A lot of people see the content, but they really don't know the story behind what it is that I do. So today I'm going to explain that to y'all. I'm going to break down who exactly I am, what it is that I do, why I do what I do, and why I'm so passionate about what it is that I do. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into it. But you guys, bear with me because I am going to be looking at my notes because I'm not editing this at all. I just want to make sure I get everything out in one take and post it, and I can go about my day. Okay? So with that being said, let's jump right into it. My name is Monique D. I am a creator, an entrepreneur, a business owner who worked in radio and television for over 10 years, iHeartMedia or Clear Channel, whatever you want to call it. And from there, I did marketing, web design, voiceover work, online content, on-air content, all the things you could think of. You guys, if there was something media related or marketing related, I was in it. Okay, I was somehow in there. Had my foot in everything in that building. Okay. And I worked my way in there and hustled my butt off. And if you guys want a story time on that, I will more than gladly give it to y'all, how I got started in radio. But yeah, that's pretty much where I started off, you guys. And when I tell you guys, I'm completely self-taught. I did not come there with a whole bunch of knowledge. Like, I knew stuff here and there, but I am completely self-taught. And the things that I learned in radio were a complete blessing. But the things that I learned in the process of knowing that I was not going to be taught these things, I learned myself, and that was an even bigger blessing to my life. So my goal today is to help you guys understand why I do what I do and why I want to encourage you guys to do the same. Okay? So what I do, I help people monetize what they know. And I know people are like, girl, what do you mean? Like, what is that? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I help people monetize that what they know. So the things that they know that come effortless to them, the things that they know that they feel like are not of value because it's so effortless to them, or they just feel like they don't have to put energy into it as much as other people do. Those are the things that I help people monetize. The things that they feel connected to, the information that they feel connected to, the talents and gifts that they feel connected to, the things that God gave us that we feel like it's just, it's a no-brainer for us. Like that, those are the things that I teach people to monetize to help them make income. Because let's be real, you guys, in this economy currently, and in any economy, but in this economy specifically, in 2026, whenever you're watching this video, I'm specifically talking about 2026. In this economy, a lot of people are currently looking for extra income. They're looking for extra jobs. You don't need an extra job. You don't need extra income. You need this, okay? So my goal is to help people monetize the things that they already know and to help be a blessing to somebody else with that thing. Because let me tell you something. Every single year from the time that I learned digital marketing and web design and all the things that I learned over 10 years ago, I have been paid every single year in some kind of way from those things. So when I tell you, to this day, I am still getting paid from things that I learned over 10 years ago, there's no reason why anybody watching this video should feel like they have a gift that is not of value, because why? There's no reason. Like, there's not. Okay, so I help people take what they know and package it. So I teach them the basics of content, digital products, educational resources, creating different things and products and services for people that cater to their audience. First, identifying what it is and what their audience would want and how to package it and how to reach these people at a level that's relatable and not so salesy. Okay, you know what I mean? Because while you are selling, you also want to make sure that it's true to you. Because if it's true to you, it won't always feel so salesy. It'll feel more like your mission, your purpose, which is exactly what it should be. Okay, so now, let's get into it. So let me see why I do what I do. I do what I do because I know what it feels like to have all the potential in the world, but no direction. I know what it feels like to have all the love, but no support. I know what it feels like to have all these people around you who are rooting for you, but not really rooting for you. You know what I mean? Like they're just there for the perks, not so much to see you actually win. They just want to kind of be nosy and also, benefit from the perks along your journey. So that is why I'm here. And I also do what I do because I know what it feels to have to find your why again. And I feel like we're in a season where a lot of people are trying to find themselves over again. And they're trying to figure out what their purpose is. Okay, 2026 has been a doozy. Okay, we have all seen a lot happen, and it's only May. Okay, so when I tell you guys, I understand what it feels like to go through a phase of transition and to go through grief. You guys, I lost my grandmother years ago, and that was the biggest pivot I had to take in my life. Like, that hit me hard. And I lost my why then because she was my why. And I had to refine and refocus what I wanted in life. Because at that point, I really didn't know anymore. Because everything I was doing for her. So it was like, okay, she's gone now. So what is the point? So When I tell you guys, my goal is to really help you guys dig deep and find what it is that you are connected to and to bring that to life, you guys, because life is just so short and we only have so much to live. You know what I mean? So to really go throughout your life without really walking in your purpose and using the gifts that God gave you to be a blessing to somebody else or do the things that you genuinely need to do, and not just the things you want to do, but the things that you need to do. That is what my goal is, to help people to tap into those things. So now the question is, who do I help? You guys, I help creators, entrepreneurs, multi-passionate creatives, people building personal brands, people who are just starting over, people who just need that push. You know what I mean? Like that support, that push to help them get to the next level in their life. So that is my goal. That is who I help. And I help these people because I genuinely see myself in these people. The person who's unsure of themselves, the person who has all this potential but really just does not have the support and just needs that hug or that, that last push to get them to that next step. And I see myself in these people so vividly, you guys. I know what it feels like to be stressed out, to compare yourself to people online, to feel like you have to have this certain aesthetic to make it or to win or whatever in this certain avenue or whatever it is. And I want to show you guys that it's simple and you can literally just be you and be authentic to yourself and still see the results that you've been hoping or praying for. So that is what I do. I know what it feels like to grieve. I know what it feels like to lose your why. I lost my why years ago, you guys. My grandmother passed away and that shifted my life completely. And I felt like I had a whole life reset. My life is still resetting. And it was 5 years ago. But I feel like I know what it feels like to go through all these different things and to experience life on these different levels and just feel like I need something different and I need it now. It's like it's my money and I need it now. It's my life and I need it back now. That's literally where I'm at with it and where I want to help people get to, because we just need it. We need to see results and we need to see that change because, yeah, we just do. So how I help people, I help them by teaching them branding, content creation, monetization, how to build websites, web design basics, anything that I learned, you guys. What I love to tell people and remind them of is that the stuff that I know or not new, I still know it, but the stuff that I know, I don't want to do it anymore. And a lot of people join these courses and trainings and all these things, getting information from people who are still trying to do the things that they're teaching out. I'm not trying to do this stuff anymore, you guys. And this is why I created this, is because I want a way to like share the information that I know. I no longer want to build websites. I built them for myself and a few other clients here and there, but I'm not in competition with anybody that I'm teaching, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You should never be in competition. There's room for everybody. But my point is, there's a difference when you're learning from somebody who truly wants to give versus somebody who wants to give but still gain from that industry, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, my goal is to just teach out the things that I know. So all the things that I listed and more, because I know so much more and I have no problem giving it out at all. Okay, so what does outcome look like when it comes to working with me? So it looks like more confidence, more clarity, better branding, better understanding, more knowledge, because I am a knowledge library, you guys. Like, I have so much information to give and I love to share it. Like, if you know me, you know I'm an open book and I have no problem sharing the things that I know. Again, I'm not gatekeeping anything because I genuinely do not care to do anything that I do for anyone else outside of myself. Like my clients, I have my few clients, like I said, but that's it. Other than that, I'm willing to give out information about anything that I know and that I've learned over the years, because it's been a blessing to me. So I don't mind pouring it into y'all. Okay. So, and also just more visibility, understanding analytics, web design information, how to build a web design and make it look nice and clean and like to the point. There's so many things that I've learned over the years, you guys, that I love to give out. So how can someone work with me? You can start by watching my content. I have free content on my YouTube that you can check out. So go ahead and check out my YouTube channel and kind of, just browse through. It's free. You can also join my lives. I do weekly lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays with information that you can come in and ask questions. You can get information. You can, all the stuff, whatever you want to do. Downloading my resources. I have free information. I also have paid information. So whatever works, whatever pace you're at, whatever speed you want to go at, you can feel free to check those out as well. And take my courses. Of course, I do have a course that is out right now that you can go through and it'll guide you through step by step how to monetize your mind. Or you can join my community or all the above. Okay, so with that being said, you have options. Okay, so if you guys are interested, if you feel connected, if you feel like you've never felt supported, or you feel like you feel behind in life, or you feel like you just need that one thing to help push you and figure out what your why is and what your purpose is on this earth, then I encourage you guys to go ahead and subscribe. Check out my channel. If you don't feel comfortable buying anything right now, just check me out, okay? See that I am legit and I'm here to pour into people, and I know my stuff better than a lot of people selling these $9.97 courses, okay? So with that being said, I hope you guys gain something from this. I hope you guys understand that my heart is all in this, and I'm excited to pour into people. So thank y'all for watching, and thank you for being here. I will see y'all soon.